G'day, everybody. Alibard Jones here. Welcome back to the show. Just thought I'd share with you some of the things we were doing. We had a really good mission this week, that one that I specifically wanted to share with you. And it was about the departments of demonkind that influence the organization of human affairs. So these are the guys that are in politics and finance and religion, etc., etc., etc. Everything that influences humankind, they're there. All of the big movements in humankind, they're there. I wanted to share with you how that went. And I also wanted to let you know that we have some really exciting research coming up about the soul realm and how souls operate and what's going on with souls. We've been working on the 4D layer for the longest time, and we've penetrated the 5D layer, and it's just as messy as this one, but it has more influence. So we'll see what happens when we work through that. More detail coming on that. So we went on a flight. We had a large team for this one, and the initial request was to do something about the Mexican-US border, because, well, one of the team was directly affected by this. And yes, she still has her dog. But when we looked at it, like, that border destabilization program is part of it's just one department of many departments that are about destabilizing borders. Everybody who borders on Ukraine is having a border issue. Everybody who borders on Poland or Hungary is having a border issue. There's drama. There's a lot of drama going on with immigration. It's very well orchestrated plan that the deep state is involved in weakening what were formerly leading countries. So, seeing multiple versions of this, we decided to look at the management team for that. And then we saw that, immigration and migrations of peoples was one of the departments of demonkind that influenced human affairs, influenced human organizational affairs, I might say. And we could see that there's still 12 of these left. But we had the brainwave, why don't we just go upstairs again? And this is where it got really interesting, because those departments of demons are managed off-world by a group of 4, we call them wizards, but we don't really know what they were. And they were from 4 different species. So we don't really understand how they came together, but all of them were willing to abuse Earth, to cooperate to abuse Earth. And so we had a fairly standard, fairly quick battle, a large team. We ambushed them and had them begging for their lives almost instantly. One of the really interesting things that we found there was that they actually had the title deeds to Earth, which is a weird thing to have. But yeah, that's what was going on. A couple of years ago, our teams did try to figure out exactly who owned the Earth. Whose property is this place? And we went around to a few different deposits, or what do you call those, libraries or archives, full of those kinds of documents. And we found 4 around the galaxy, and each of them nominated a different owner. Strangely enough, the Pleiadians appeared in 2 of those 4 databases. Now, we weren't able to do anything about that at that time. We tried to get into, to try and open a channel to Pleiadian High Command about this, but they didn't pick up the phone. And instead, you'll see videos that we did quite some time ago talking about who did pick up the phone, which was somebody belonging to the Pleiadian a religious propaganda group. And that conversation is quite enlightening. And it was the first real chip, or the first real crack in the reputation of the Pleiadians. We were the first ones to question them and their real motives and who they really are. And that debate still goes on. But we were able to, we had in our hands one of the title deeds for Earth. And there was a legal discussion to have about transferring those title deeds back to us or to the Earth or somebody. And our team got bogged down in it. No, these guys are breaking the law. We should just kill them. And we had quite a heated debate, shall we say, which ended when we said, well, Gaia, what do you think we should do with them? And Gaia just grabbed those papers and absorbed them into herself. And then we did what we do best, and we massacred those 4 wizards and everyone they've ever met and everything they'd ever touched. Because it kind of upsets us that they think they own the planet. But without those legal rights, and it's weird how demons and their ilk and the negative aliens all follow law. Even the Pleiadians say they're not going to go into battle, or they're not going to defend us Earthlings due to galactic law. So it means something to them, and I would say that we don't understand it. We are not educated, and without being funny about it, who's going to educate us? Who's going to inform us who's going to inform the cash cow that Earth has become for the rest of the galaxy? We're the victims. Nobody's going to keep us up to date about what our legal rights are. But I think by recovering that document or that claim, we've done something quite beautiful in restoring Earth sovereignty just one little bit more, just a little bit. I don't think we've completed the job. There may be more than 4 claims out there to the Earth, but we're stepping in the right direction there. And we've been looking around, and a lot of those departments of influencing human organizational affairs are starting to flounder now without coordinated direction. So those different groups are not cohesive in their action. And the beautiful thing is that without that level of organization, they've failed to maintain their secrecy. And this week, P. Diddy has his secrets out that he was another Jeffrey Epstein, but more focused in the music industry than the money industry. So, we're going to keep doing what we're doing, and we're going to keep pushing in the way that we push, and we'll see how everything plays out. Yeah. Love to you all, and may the force be with you.